I wanted to just tell you guys where I'm at, what's going on with the channel, what's going to happen in the next 2 weeks, and what's coming in early January, just so you have a heads up and so that I have this out there in case I spill the beans. I just want to get it out there. So here we go. Number one, before Christmas, I would like to have put out videos on my top game, my game of the year, and also my suggestions for you, personal suggestions as to what were my favorite games throughout the year and what you should get for yourself and for others, that type of thing. That's before Christmas. After Christmas, I'm going to try and take a few days to work through a lot of stuff, which I'm going to show you. Working on a bigger video, trying not to get too, I don't want to spoil it, but I want to talk about one person in the gaming industry specifically who I think is responsible for some incredible advances, specifically in the storytelling genre. And just to show you why I need to take some extra time to do this, let me show you what we're dealing with in terms of what I have to get done. Like this, all of this, I've got to read all these interviews, which are each like 20 pages long. I get all that, all those Latin stories, Nietzsche. I've got to read all this stuff, and I've got to make sure to do that in a timely fashion, which who knows if I can do, but I'm going to try to read it all in one day. I'm going to try to write the whole thing, actually script it, and then shoot it. So the whole thing I'm thinking can take 3 days, and I should be done by December 28th with all of the main work. On the 29th, my sister is getting married, so I promised her I'd shoot her a video in the Wes Anderson style, kind of about her wedding so that she can look back. It'll be fun. It'll be a cool thing. But that's going to take a little work, and it's my wedding present to her. So I'm going to be shooting that. I'm not going to be working on the channel at all that day. I'm going to be shooting that, and then I can edit it in the coming week or two. But that's going to happen. And then in early January, am I in focus? Good enough. Early January, I want to take Talk Gaming, the series I do in like 10-minute segments. I want to take that and turn it into an actual podcast, which means probably an hour long, at least to begin with, where I'm going to talk about all the gaming subjects for the week or bigger topics, actually talk about it, be able to have guests on, talk about bigger things and longer form factors, listen to you guys. You guys can leave your comments live and we can respond to those, and we can actually have a discussion, which is something I've always wanted to do. And I always thought that this was the goal of Talk Gaming. That was kind of the purpose of the name, even Talk Radio, Talk Gaming, that type of thing. So hopefully this is going to work. Technical, like in terms of technicalities and stuff, I'm not completely sure as of right now how it's going to work. I don't know if we're going to have a set or if we're going to start with just audio to begin with. Doing it with an actual set is a lot more expensive. It just is, because you have to set aside the space, you have to buy the equipment that makes it possible to do that, you have to have all these cords running everywhere, plus then I probably need somebody in here producing the video, which is just expensive, or I have to find somebody who's incredibly nice and is willing to do that, which I'm not sure if I can even find that. So obviously I don't have that many friends to tap on for that, but I don't know. If it works out, it'll be good. We'll start small if we need to, get bigger as we go. That's how this entire channel works. So I have faith that we can pull it off, eventually fulfill my whole vision for it. If you want to help in any way, Patreon link down in the description box below. My goal is to eventually go ad-free on the channel as well. I know that's a long shot, but that's my goal. I can dream, right? But like I said, we're expanding so much, there's costs involved. And so it just takes time to build it up to the point where the channel kind of sustains itself. So it just takes time. But I just wanted to share with you these little details, what's coming. So if I'm gone for 3 or 4 days, you're not like, did he die? What happened? If you even care. But that's kind of the goal of what we're doing. That's what's coming. That's what's coming in the next 2-3 weeks. Just so you're aware. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Peace out. Love you. Bye.